I know what you're thinking. 4-1. Great result. Now let's talk football. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've beaten Freiburg 4-1. In honestly, one of the most dominant performances of the season. What I liked about this performance more so than any other performance that, where we've been fairly dominant is that we controlled the game. Defensively, we were solid. Obviously, we conceded a goal, but I thought overall, I can't really complain too much. We controlled the game very, very well. And overall, like, our defense wasn't tested in the first half. It was really tested like once or twice, and that's against like a team as strong as Freiburg. That really says a lot. That really says how well we did in this game. And while we didn't create an awful lot of chances, we were still very solid. The chances that we did create were still very, very good ones. And to win 4-1, you must have created enough chances, of course. So, a few players that I want to talk about specifically are one, Tanguy Nianzou. I've been raving about this kid for a long time. He's, every time he plays, he is very, very good. The only issue is, of course, that he has that one mistake per game in him, and that's, he kind of needs to remove that from his game if he wants to become a regular. But you can clearly see, like, his distribution, his overall defending, his anticipation is all very, very high, at a very, very high level. And I just think, yeah, if we give this kid a lot more game time, we might not even need a new centre back by the end of the season. But obviously, that's how I would look at it. The fact that he's now played the second game in a row, 90 minutes, I think is amazing. I think Nagelsmann is finally seeing what I'm seeing. I'm not saying like, oh, I know everything or anything, but I just, when it comes to the defenders, I'm very, very particular. Like, you don't see me hype up certain kind of defenders. Like, even those that like have been hyped up very highly by the Bayern fan base. But you always see me hype a very certain. I've got a preference, let's call it that, when it comes to defenders. Because I used to play as a centre back for such a long time, that there's just certain things that I personally look for when I see centre backs and whatnot. So I like Nianzou a lot. Now, of course, you've got we played basically an all French back four with Pavard, Nianzou, Upamecano, as well as Lucas Hernandez. And let's talk about Lucas Hernandez for a very quick second. What an amazing pass for Gnabry's goal! That was a superb champagne chef's. That was a pass that deserves a chef's kiss. But yeah, that was a superb pass. In general, though, like, our attack wasn't that great. Like, our traditional attack, what I mean, like Lewandowski, I didn't think was that good. Müller, I didn't think was that good. Sane, for the most part, I didn't think was that good. Gnabry obviously came in and immediately, caused havoc, which was great to see. You also have Coleman, who I thought was very, very good. Throughout the whole game, basically, and just seeing that was just great. But yeah, overall, I liked what I saw. Midfield, Goretzka finally back, of course, scores. You all know I like Goretzka a lot because he is one of our few other attacking threats besides like the likes of Lewandowski and obviously Müller and Gnabry. He's one of the few players, I would say he's actually number two, like right behind Lewandowski in terms of just goal threat, because Müller doesn't it isn't greedy enough anymore, if that makes sense. Like, when he was younger, he was a lot more goal hungry, a lot more goal oriented. Where like he would actually try and score. Nowadays, his first instinct is to try and pass, and you know what? Fair enough. But I like that. I like that little bit of greediness. I don't like too greedy, but I like that little bit of just like I want it, that desire to like want it, and that's kind of what Goretzka offers you. Worrying news: Tolisso came on, then came off. We played for 12 I've never seen that before. We've played with 12 men for like 70 seconds. Hey, I always thought the fans, I've always thought the fans in the form of Bernie, were the 12 men. Well, seemed like Tolisso was. Seemed like Tolisso really was a 12th man. Anyway, though, ladies and gentlemen, I might host a little live stream later today to talk about the game. If any of you are interested in joining. But it all depends on just the football today. There's a lot of games going on, so I want to watch all those games. With the next one, of course, being Leipzig versus Dortmund. I'm looking forward to that one quite a lot. But yeah, I can't complain about today because I thought we did exceptionally well. And I was having this discussion like a few weeks ago about, in my opinion, who like the best centre back of the season has been, like the top 5 European leagues. And in my opinion, I asked a question actually on Twitter, and obviously if anyone has a different thought, let me know. It's a question at the end of the day, but yeah, I asked a question on Twitter like 3 or 4, maybe even was it a month at this point, like a month ago, like has there been any centre back that has been better than Schlotterbeck? Well, today some things he was really good at, but then the Gnabry goal. It happens to the best of us. That's all I'm going to say. It happens to the best of us. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you all thought about the game. What are your thoughts on, obviously, the upcoming Champions League game, so on and so forth. And I'll see all of you in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out. And as always, bye.